And we're back down in one of our favourite places. It's the walled garden at Bangor near the swimming pool. And you know, if you went to a National Trust property, you'd have to pay the guts of a tenner to get in. You walk in here into the walled garden. Greenhouses away further back here. And you walk in here to the walled garden and you've got a wealth of colour. You've got seating, you've got access to toilets, and you've got just a perfect setting, and you pay nothing. It's a gardener's paradise here. Those are Cosmo daisies in front of us, I think. But I'm going to pan round to show you the hydrangea. I've never seen hydrangea bloom like this. Look at the blooms on these. Isn't that amazing? They're like footballs. And this walled garden just has a long history dating from the early 1800s, when it was part of the domain. And we have had a packed lunch, and we brought it down. We bought sandwiches actually. It wasn't a packed lunch as such. And we brought a flask of tea. And what more do you want? It's absolutely fabulous. Look at those hydrangeas. There's Rose of Sharon. It's just magical. And if you've never been before, come on, check it out. Look at this. And the weather's holding up rightly. And there's a fountain in the centre there. And this is where all the pensioners come with their packed lunches. And why not? And I have done frequent videos about this place before. And there's a market garden area up around the top here. Yes, further along there, look at the poppies there. And all these plants do so well because they're it's nice and sheltered. These walls, must be 20 foot tall. Lovely, lovely. Is this clematis? I think it is. There's the archways. Look at the apples. Wow. And this is the vegetable patch. Now there's a bit about the history. The original walled garden on this site was designed by the Ward family, owners of Bangor Castle in the 1840s. It provided fresh fruit, vegetables and flowers for the family. The garden was never opened to the public. In 2007, the North Down Borough Council committed to restore the garden and open it as a public attraction. The restored garden holds true to its Victorian ancestry. I presume these are vines, I'm not too sure. Please do not touch the plants. Those wee flowers. Not nice. We have seen these plants here growing in and around the Mediterranean. I can't remember the name of them. And here I am out again. A big wildflower section in the middle here. Yes, Tanya tells me that these are bird of paradise. I knew that, of course, just couldn't remember. Look at this wee apple tree. It's absolutely laden. It's amazing. And look at the beautiful dahlias. Beside the clematis. And here's something you don't often see in Northern Ireland. Someone with an umbrella up to shield them from the sunshine. I mean, that does not happen here. Look at this. Look at the beauty of that. Wow. And obviously a type of thistle. Is this a Scottish thistle? I just do not know. And these plaques here give a wee bit more detail, and you can read that down for yourself, dating from 1840. The Bangor Bell, as featured in the gardens. Convey sculpture is by artist Diane McCormick. The land in which the garden stands belongs to Bangor Abbey, part of a vast estate that stretched all the way to the Isle of Man, would you believe? And there's the dress code for the 1840s. It's not unbelievable, wearing that on a hot day. So the garden fed the big house, as Bangor Castle was then known in the 1840s. After World War I, the garden's importance diminished as the Ward family focused more on their London properties and it fell into decline. The garden, along with the parkland in the castle, was acquired by the Bangor Borough Council in 1941 for $35,000. The immediate surroundings of Bangor Castle are a significant Irish arboretum, and they're laid out as a public park. The walled garden was converted to nursery facilities and remained as such until 1993, when it reverted to general storage space for the council's ground maintenance. And this is them renovating it. 2005, North Down Borough Council revealed plans to restore the garden and open it to the public. The work constituted an investment of over £1 million in quality public horticulture. It's actually 1.5 acres and is divided into quadrants: flower garden, wildlife orchard, kitchen garden and damp garden, separated by avenues of spectacular pleached lime trees and rose-covered arches. All these combine to give contrasting seasonal interest for visitors. At the centre of the garden is a magnificent fountain inspired by the Victorian tongue twister, a twister twisting, which is etched onto the sandstone around the base. A second striking piece of art, the curved horn, celebrates Bangor's maritime past. And that's the Bangor Bell. Oh yes, I've seen that outside Bangor Abbey. Bangor Bell is featured in the garden's convey sculpture by artist Diane McCormick. Okay, and there's the wall from the outside. And this is the arboretum area beside the walled garden at Bangor Castle, and it's massive. The woods are lovely, dark and deep, but I have promises to keep and miles to go before I sleep. And look at this. Here's an oldish tree. So I think it's a pine. Let's see what it says, because there's a wee plaque. No. Can't quite read that. What does it say? It's a yew tree. Oh. Texas baccata yew. Texacone. Stand back a wee bit. Try and get it. It's a wonderful place.